Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So one of the things we talk about a lot in this red pill space is the passport bros. And the passport bros are guys that are saying, look, I'm done with these chicks over here. Canadian chicks, American chicks, Western chicks, right? And I'm going to go somewhere overseas and get myself a more traditional chick and either bring her here or I'm going to move there, right? Makes sense. But guys, these modern chicks in the West, these 304s, they always try and do this tit for tat. If men can do it, we can do it too, right? And it never works out for them. Okay? And guys, this whole passport sisters thing is an absolute joke. We've heard all these horror stories of how it's blown up in their faces. Now, guys, apparently there's a lot of chicks from Europe, like white chicks from Europe, and then black women from America going to Gambia to try and get dudes, and it's not working out for them. So we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and check this out. Before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment because it really helps keep this channel going. Check out my second channel linked in the description and check out the playlist at the end, guys. Let's get into this.
Have y'all heard about the multiple cases in the Gambia where women are coming from abroad, either like America or places in Europe, like black women are coming to the Gambia and are being unalived? I personally had no idea, so I ended up going down a rabbit hole, and what I learned was alarming. Like, let's talk about it. So apparently there's been multiple reports of American and European women, black women, going to the Gambia and being unalived.
There it is.
By their partners or just being unalived in very mysterious ways. Women like Shakana Chinedu, I think that's how you say her name, women like Audrey, women like Mary, women like Veronica. And I'll add in the names because you can research all of these women because all their stories are out there. In a series of YouTube videos, Andrea talks about her experience in the Gambia. In one video in particular, she talks about the domestic violence women who are coming over and dating Gambian men are experiencing, explaining how once the women arrive, for some it's weeks and for others it's a few months, but in many cases the men flip to being possessive, unstable, and physically aggressive. Whenever the women try to end these relationships, they get abused. In some instances, these men are pushing their way into their compounds of these women. Andrea wanted to spread awareness about the reality she and other women coming from the US had experienced with Gambian men. In another video, she talks about having a stalker. She talks about how she was seeing this guy when she started having visions of him in other relationships and him with many kids. She then confronted him about her feelings and basically let him know she wanted to break things off. From there, she says that's when she believed he started stalking her. She believed that he had hired people around her like the construction workers and other folks working in the community to watch her and to report back. She talks about feeling like her food was being poisoned. She also brings up another woman by the name of Audrey Davis, the woman that I mentioned earlier, who also mysteriously passed away in the Gambia in 2022. She had also purchased land with the intention of making that area her home.
There it is.
This woman was a week out from getting married and had no health problems when she unexpectedly passed.
So there you go, guys. Let me pause this really fast. And guys, the race card is out, right? All these black chicks, these black American chicks, and guys, I am black, but all these black American chicks think, oh yeah, these American men, especially these American black men, they ain't shit. They're this and that. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna go to Africa, to the motherland, and guys are gonna treat me great. It's gonna be sunshines and rainbows. Then they get off the plane and find out
you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world.
At one point, Andrea spoke on the phone to Audrey's best friend, who shared an odd story with her about how Audrey's supposed-to-be husband called them after her death, talking about how the family was selfish for not sending for her body so that he could accompany the casket to the States. Also, when she passed, the guy got everything, even though they weren't officially married yet. Both the family and friends of Audrey, as well as Andrea, believed that Audrey was poisoned by her husband. And y'all remember Andrea Martin that I was just talking about. Tell me why, like after she talks about how she feels like she's being watched, how she feels like she's going to get poisoned, blah, 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 she ends up mysteriously passing away from a heart attack. Yet another seemingly healthy woman who passes away from nothing else than a heart attack. And y'all, this is just the tip of the iceberg on what I came across when I was doing my research. Have y'all heard about...
There it is, guys. See? They think that they can do everything that men can. And guys, I believe Recently, there was a couple passport bros who got deleted in Colombia, and all these chicks, especially all these black girls, because they were black, were laughing, ha ha ha, yee ha ha. And now there's some guys in this chick's comments laughing, and she's like, "This isn't funny." Well, it's funny because y'all can laugh at us, but then you get mad at us when we laugh at you. Clown world.
Gambia is a tiny country. You are going to hear one thing that is very popular about Gambia, and that is sex tourism.
There it is.
And you might think that, oh, the world is looking at black American women or women from the diaspora, that we are coming to source these young men that are looking hot and all white. Gambia is famously known for sex tourism. What is sex tourism? A diasporan woman packs her entire life and she feels like, you know what? I'm getting older. I need some young blood. Majority of you guys come here for flings. Majority of the women that are older in the diaspora come to Gambia just for sexual endeavors. Right? And then probably when they go and sleep with these young boys, right? And then they feel like the sex is good. And then they're like, okay, I can take this boy on with me to America. Now that's the problem. And we have talked about this in my channel. This lady, Anja, how many ladies now? 8 women, not men, 8 women, and not even white people, black women, literally being taken out in Gambia. Over $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,000. Imagine someone losing their life over $1,000.
See that? 8 women, guys. Look at that, man. They thought that they were going to go to Gambia and live a great life and be some passport sis and all this stuff. They get off the plane, meet the dude, and then... And this is why us guys always win, okay? Because guys are just saying we're the passport bros and we're safe about it. Yeah, there are some things that happen to him, but in general, it's safer for a man to go to another country than a woman, right? Or guys are just walking away altogether. But this is just another example of why we always win.
So it is giving you a sense of, I am not going to come to Gambia in some remote places to look for a relationship, to find a man who is going to love me, a man who is going to be responsible. No, y'all know that's not what it is. When you come to Africa with this fictional mindset,
yep.
You know, I really don't know what African men can do for you in bed that African American men cannot do. However, do you go, if you want to come to Africa and get that African chocolate, it's okay, you know. But I beg of you, hey, come and have a one-night stand and go back home. Because the more you stay here and then you're enjoying, they are plotting to rob you.
There it is, right there, right there. She said it the best. She said, do your thing and go home because they are plotting to rob you, man, straight up. While he's not knocking your back out, his homies are... coming to rob you. Coming to rob you.
Guys, her herself, she said, desperation will kill a woman. Desperation. You think you're too old, you're not desirable anymore in your country, now you decide to go to Africa. And 100% you know, in Africa, you're not going to be desirable by your looks.
Look at that.
When you are in your 50s. No, there is no man in Africa who's going to run to marry you as an African-American woman when you're in your late 40s and your late 50s. For good reasons, and they're going to provide for you. Oh, hell no, forget about that. No. It is going to be after your cash and the green card.
Shout out to all the beautiful
Guys, man, she said it the best. She said, ain't no men trying to marry you because you are old. And all these chicks in the comments are coming for her. Man, She said it the best, man. She said it the best. Look at that. And how delusional these chicks have to think. I mean, have to be to think that something like this will actually happen. Look at this dude. Tyrone here, and then friggin' Gertrude on the left. Hey guys, ready? Her hashtags. Hold on. Okay, hashtag passport bros. Hashtag passport bro. Hashtag get your passports. Hashtag exotic family. Hashtag passport sisters. Hashtag Gambia. Hashtag Gambia TikTok. Hashtag Gambian men. Hashtag Gambian women. Hashtag passport girls. Hashtag Africa. Hashtag African men. Look at that, guys. Clown world.
5 Black American females have been unalived under circumstances.
Look, I don't find humor in people losing their lives at all. But I got a question for all the people that was laughing at those Black American men that lost their lives in Colombia.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Is this funny as well? What's happening to those passport sisters that made their way to Africa? I just want to know, are we giving the same energy? Are we going to tell Black American women, hey, stay in America? Date your men in America.
Yep.
If you go anywhere else looking for love, then you deserve exactly what happens to you. Are we telling them that exact same thing? I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section.
He's right. He's right, guys. He's right. All these chicks were laughing, ha ha ha. Yeah, you know what I mean? On the rare case that a couple dudes got deleted in Colombia, and now here we are, and now they're they're all mad because we're giving them the same energy back. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's hilarious, personally. You go over there thinking everything's gonna be awesome and great, dude, and man, these dudes are not playing. So, all right. And hashtags. Just ready? Hashtag Black TikTok. Hashtag Passport Bros. Hashtag Passport Sisters. Hashtag Let's Be Fair. Hashtag Cool when they do it. Look at that, guys. All right, you guys. This is AJ. Let me know if you guys think about this whole passport sisters thing, because we all know that it's absolute foolishness. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.